So my wife and I were in the greenhouse, and look at this. Greenhouse growing is so beautiful and relaxing. My wife and I were in here just watching the plants grow, and we noticed a couple of things. Let me just zoom in here. So what we have right there is the beginning of berries. I was so excited I started really looking, and all of a sudden I found all these berries coming on. So raspberries start with that little flower. It gets touched by bugs, bees, in nature bees, and flies, and here bugs, and then those little flowers turn into raspberries. Ooh, look at that spider. Got a spider. That's kind of cool. Where'd he go? He's hiding. And I spent a little bit of time here last night. And I started looking at all these beautiful flowering raspberry plants. And I found it to be so relaxing. Look at that. That I was pretty impressed with the amount of action going on here. Look at that. Whoop. Up. So, like I said in previous videos, these dark skinned plants are the ones that are going to flower and produce fruit this year. These green plants are what's going to grow up, and those will produce fruit next year. So, quick little garden update there, and my wife and I were not in here doing raspberries and blueberries, but rather we were in here doing our garden this year, which is probably going to be the next project. Look at that. Raised garden beds. Look at these blackberries up in here. Oh yeah. Gooseberries are doing awesome. Oh, got our first ladybug. Look at that. Nice. So this is all too exciting for me. And I was wondering, I could set up a live YouTube feed, set one of my GoPros up, like right here-ish, and we could just sit here and watch the plants grow. Look at this jungle every single day. It's different. It's amazing. So, leave some comments in the after this video and let me know if that would be something that would be interesting. I think it would be awesome. I mean, my wife and I work for large corporations, and we find ourselves watching YouTube channels that are relaxing. So if that's something that is of interest, let me know. In the meantime, look at that, go up. My vents are working. It's probably 72 in here, 8 o'clock in the morning. And for those of you that left a comment about that piece of plastic, I'm on it. I'm not even going to film that. I just got to staple that back together. And then the next big project is raised garden beds. Really nice raised garden beds. And I just want to clarify a couple of things. I had a couple of comments about this building construction and if it meets the blah blah blah, and I'm just going to be honest with you, that's not me. I'm not your lawyer. I'm not your town council. I'm not your contractor. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm not even a professional fix-it guy or a handyman. All I knew was I needed something, I made something, and it's withstood an amazing amount of wind. And my favorite saying is, as this project develops, after a year and a half, I am well happy with its performance. And as it develops, we're probably going to get into fixing these shelves that I built. These shelves are not correctly built for the weight ratio. I used these pieces of lattice to hold up the plants, and that's just not enough support when these pots are always moist and whatnot. So just to clarify, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm learning as I go. I appreciate you being along for the journey. A couple of people asked, how do you attach the 2x4s to the poles? And I literally, once I had these cement pillars, which you can really see a good detail there, I guess. Once you have these cement pillars in place and leveled, then I literally had my daughters holding this pole while I screwed on the bottom and the middle 2x4s, and one daughter would hold that pole, another daughter would hold the corner pole. I realized when I got to the corners that I had a significant building that was wobbly as all get out, and I kept going around the bottom and the middle courses, kind of held the